Hey guys, if you couldn't tell already by the title of this video, this is going to be a how-to on this Ombre Smokey Eye that I'm wearing. So if you want to learn how I got this look and all the products that I used, then please keep watching. Okay guys, to start off this look, I am using my Stila Eyes Are the Window palette. This is the all matte one and it is called Mind. And I'm just picking up my MAC 224 brush and I'm dipping into the color Reason and just buffing that into the upper crease area and underneath my brow bone so that it creates a nice base for all of these shadows to blend up into. We're going to be using a lot of brighter shadows in the crease, so putting down a base is just going to help everything blend really easily. And next I'm going to be picking up a MAC Eye Kohl pencil, and I'm actually going to be using this as a base for the darker shadows that I'm going to put on my lid. This is in the color Prunella, and it's a kind of purpley brown color. And the reason I chose this pencil is because it actually does blend out pretty well. So I'm just kind of sloppily putting it on my eyelid, and then I'm going to take an eyeshadow brush and just buff it in and smooth it out. This is kind of like a pencil brush. It is a Stila brush, but I'm just buffing that in and creating a nice dark base on my lid for all of my other darker shadows to blend into. Next, I am going to pick up that color called Wit. And that's going to be my transition color. I'm just buffing that into the crease, not too precise with this, but again, this look is all about blending these colors together, so we're actually going to be layering a lot of the different shadows in this palette to get the final look. So again, this is the color Wilt, and it's just on my 224 brush, and I'm just buffing that into my crease. Next, I'm picking up my MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to be dipping into the color Perception. This is a really bright orangey color, and it always kind of shocks me how bright this color really is when I first start putting it on my lid. But I'm just going to more blend this into the crease and bring it down a little bit, and then work on blending it upwards slowly. This color is really bright, so I do like to work carefully with it, because once it's on, it is on. And I am just dragging that color out towards the tail of my brow as well, kind of starting out this like cat eye shape that I'm gonna end up with. And I really take my time with the blending because, especially for this eye, it's all about blending the colors together to get that nice ombre look. And now I'm gonna be picking up the color Intellect and just placing that straight under the Perception color, just kind of lower crease area and sort of buffing it onto my top of my lid as well. And next I'm going in with a short shader brush, and I'm picking up this dark purpley color from the palette. It's called Imagination, and I'm just going to be packing that on top to where we placed the Eye Kohl pencil before. And I'm really going to pack the color on so that it's quite intense, I guess, or dark, however you want to say that. But just kind of packing it and then blending it out over the top of that pencil that we used as a base. And I am going to be putting eyeliner on with this look, so it doesn't have to be perfectly blended all the way into the lash line, but you really want it packed on to the lid. And now I'm going into that lighter shade right at the bottom of the palette. This shade is called Intellect, and I'm picking that up on my 224 brush, and I'm going to buff out the top of that crease where that really bright shadow is, just really blending out the edges so there's no harsh lines and kind of blending that into my upper crease slash brow bone area. Then I'm going to pick up that darker brown shade. That is called Genius, and I'm going to more precisely put that into my crease just to kind of ground that really bright shade and continue this blending process that we're doing. And then I'm just going back into that shade Imagination. And now it's time for the lower lash line. I'm going to be packing this on with that flat shader brush right close to my lash line. And then we're going to blend it out with some other colors as well. But I'm really going to pack that, especially towards the outer like 2/3. Pack that on. And with the magic of editing, I have done all the rest of my face. So now I'm going to dip into that color, that Perception color, the really bright one, and I'm just going to start blending out and smoking out my lower lash line with this, but still being kind of careful because that color is so intense and I don't want it to look too crazy on that lower lash line. And then I'm going to pick up my pencil brush and dip into the color Genius, that darker brown color. And again, I'm just packing this onto the lower lash line, blending everything together so that it matches what we've done on the top lid. And I really like to make sure my outer corners are looking good just with that pencil brush, making sure everything is nice and tidy. Now I'm picking up this shade from MAC. This is a highlighting shade, and I'm just going to take a smaller eyeshadow brush and pack this into my inner corner. This is a really matte look, so I wanted a pop of highlight at the inner corner just to kind of brighten up the face a little bit. I forget the name of this color, but I will list it in the down bar for you guys below so you can know what it's called. And now I'm going to start my eyeliner. I am using a Nars Gel Liner to line my eyes. This is a really black one. Again, I forget the color, but I will list it for you guys in the description bar so if you want to know the color. And I'm just taking it on my MAC 226 brush, I think this is. If I'm wrong, I'll list it in the description box. But anyway, just dipping into that liner and really brushing off the excess so there's not too much product on my brush. And I just very slowly build up my cat eye. I am obviously doing a winged liner with this look. And I just like to start it small and then build it up gradually. And I never really take the eyeliner all the way to my very inner corner. For me, I feel like it makes my eyes just more elongated and look more open and just bigger in general when I don't line my top lash line all the way to my inner corner. So I just really take my time with this and just keep building up that wing. And I will list all the products that I used on my face if you guys want to know what I used to do the rest of my face. I cut it out of the video because it just made it so long and I really just wanted it to mostly be about this eye look. So now I'm grabbing that MAC eye kohl pencil again in the color Prunella and I'm I'm lining my waterline with that, and then I'm going to curl my lashes and add some mascara before I pop on my falsies. And I'm not going to put the falsies on camera because the struggle was too real, let me tell you. And voila! We are done. The finished look. So I really tried to blend all of those shadows together really nicely to give a nice ombre effect. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you recreate it, please do tag me on Instagram so that I can see. I love you guys and thank you so much for watching.